Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Season 2 playoffs of the Trivia 10. We have the 5 versus 12 seed matchup today to kick off the Sweet 16. Kevin Movie Man versus Sammy J Reacts. Anyone who watches college basketball March Madness knows the 5-12 matchup is the most intimidating, most intense, most upset likely matchup of the bunch. But we'll see if that holds true for movie trivia. So looking at the bracket here, we can see where you guys are squaring up today. The winner of this is going to go on to face the winner of George Carmi versus Owen Patnod in this Sweet 16. And looking at the regular season where you two ended up, Kevin Movie Man with the 100-pointer, and then Sammy J React with 80 points and landing you at the 5 and 12 spot here. And of course, now that we're in the playoffs, we're still going every Tuesday and Friday as we try and figure out who's going to be in the Elite Eight, Final Four, Championship, and win Season 2. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. But Kevin, Sammy, how are you guys feeling? I'll start with Sammy because he's the underdog. Sammy, how are you feeling coming into today?
You know, all season long they've been doubting me, so I've just been eating on the doubt. Been eating on the unkisms. I mean, this is the battle of the unks, so I have to prove that I'm more unk than Kev is, even though I'm not really on his level of unk. I mean, you're a dad, bro. I'm actually an unk. Like, that's all I have. I'm actually just an unk.
Kevin, how you feeling?
Good. I'm feeling okay. I think I had a really good performance the first time, so I'm kind of worried now that I feel like I gotta regress back to the mean. So hopefully that doesn't happen, and I'm not one of those upsets. But we'll see what happens.
Well, we will find out. So today we have the very first Sweet 16 of this season. We have 3 different sections in this. We have a Guess the Poster, a Ride the Box Office, and a Letterboxd on the Money. And we will be explaining those as we go, since this is kind of the first one of this season for the Sweet 16. But starting off, we have a Guess the Poster section. So how this is going to work is I'm going to show you a small snippet of a poster. And the first one to say it out loud and get it right is going to get 10 points. However, if you say a guess and get it wrong, you don't just get to keep guessing. So say Kevin throws out a guess super quick and it's wrong. Sammy then can just twiddle his thumbs, take his time, think about it, stare at it, and then throw out a guess. So it's not like rapid fire. So if you throw out a guess real fast, it might benefit you and get you 10 points. But if you do and you get it wrong, then the other person is going to get the benefit of just sitting there and thinking for as long as possible. You'll each only get one guess. So if you guess one, you get it wrong, and the other person gets it wrong, no one's going to get points. We'll move on. But with that being said, first snippet we're going to be revealing.
The Batman.
Sammy J got it just by a hair. Sammy J, the Batman, is correct. 10 points. Some of these are in a wide array of difficulty. Some of these, I don't even know if you'll end up getting. Some of these I think are a little easy, but some are very difficult. But 10-0 so far to start. Next snippet.
Prisoners.
Kevin with Prisoners. Prisoners continues to
haunt me.
The one that's on Sammy J.
I know a Hugh Jackman facial hair when I see one.
That is a beautiful beard.
We are tied up. We have 10 Guess the Posters, by the way, just to lay that out there. So next up, number 3.
Oh.
I have no idea.
I think I'm gonna guess Knives Out.
Not Knives Out. You got any guesses, Sammy?
That's tough.
That's tough. Yeah, I have no idea what that is.
Yep,
maybe Forrest Gump. Looks like the park bench.
It is Forrest Gump. It is the bench of Forrest Gump. That's huge. Sammy takes the 20-10 lead.
Why did I didn't take my time.
Pulled that out of my ass. All right, let's do it. Let's get it, baby.
Going on to poster number 4 now.
Looks like my hands. It's an old person's hands. It'd be like a Harrison Ford hand.
Is that no? I don't want to jump too quickly again, and then.
Kev, go for the guess, man. I think you got it.
Guess first.
No, I think you got it. This is all you. I think you got this one.
I'll give you 5 more seconds and we'll call it.
I'll throw out a random guess. Why not? The other guys?
Not the other guys.
I'm gonna go with Logan.
It is neither of those, so none of you get points. It is The Menu.
Hands.
I feel like Nicholas Holt in that movie right now. I'm a fraud.
Yeah, these are tough ones. These are tough, Tyler. Nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, because the thing is,
I was thinking other guys holding the gun.
Oh yeah.
Please, God.
Well, everyone has different internet connections, so I don't want to just have it be solely based on speed. I want it to be you have to actually process the image before you can throw out a guess. All right, going on to number 5.
Mad Max Fury Road? No.
It is not Mad Max Fury Road. Sammy J, got anything?
Oh, hold on. It's on the tip of my tongue. Wait a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, wait a minute. I don't know why Pacific Rim is coming to my mind, but I don't think it's that. It actually might just be Pacific Rim. No, because the main poster is just Gypsy Danger. No, it's not that. It's something else. I'm just gonna say Pacific Rim, even though it's not.
Yeah, it's not Pacific Rim. It is Captain America: The First Avenger.
know.
Captain America: The First Avenger. That was Chris Evans's quadricep.
I was thinking like an MCU movie, yeah, but I just couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't.
All right, going on to number 6. It's still 20-10. Sammy with the lead.
Oppenheimer.
That one was a dead tie. You both said that at the exact same time. So
No, I got that.
we'll give you both 10. We'll give you both 10 points. It's either I was either going to give you both 0 or both 10, but we'll pump those numbers up. You'll both get 10 for getting the tie there. It was
Fine.
Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer indeed. Going on to the next one. I'll be interested to see if you guys can get this one.
Wonder Woman 1984.
Oh my God, you're right.
Sammy J's been studying that poster. I was like,
I had it on my tip of my tongue too.
yeah, it's like
I
you're
had
either
it
Tag
gonna
him
get
and
this one
bag
or-
him, baby.
Yeah.
Tag him and bag him.
Wonder Woman 1984. We got 3 more guess the posters left. Going on to the number 8.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? No.
Huge pull. No, that's
Yeah.
great. Great work, Kevin.
Wow.
Great work. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Super zoomed in on the Bruce Lee.
That's
there.
I was like,
Bruce
Bruce
Lee.
Lee. I think
Yeah.
so.
Bruce Lee.
2 more to go. Number 9.
Knives Out.
That one Sammy got by a hair. Sammy got that one by a hair.
No,
But-
what? No.
Kev-
What the? We're
The
getting
delay.
different feeds.
I beat
then.
See,
you-
there
I
might
beat
be
you
a,
even
there might
with
be a
the
little
delay.
delay. That's the delay of the problem. But yeah, Knives Out was guessed earlier. Was wrong. Knives Out is correct here. The final one. Let me look at my cheat sheet. I think this one's going to be a little tough, but we'll see. All right, final guess the poster for this round.
7.
Huge pull. Nice. 7. 7 is correct. So we're done with the guess the poster round. Basically, Sammy is up 50-40. So, there's an opportunity to get 100
And you
points
beat me.
there, and neither of you really separated yourselves from the pack here. So the next 2 rounds are going
That
to
was
be very
good.
crucial
That was
to
a
determining who the
competitive
winner is going to
little
be.
match
50-40. Now we are going on to Ride the Box Office. So this one, you're not head to head. Kevin, you're going to be going first. You're going to have your own section. So Sammy, take a breath. You're not involved in this until I call you back in. But this one's just Kevin for a while. Ride the Box Office. Same exact thing as Ride the Bus for Letterboxd. But instead of saying Letterboxd average ratings is how much money did it make at the box office, we're going to see how far you can go. You're going to get 10 points for every one you get right for the opportunity to earn up to 50. So starting off your movie to start us here, it was going to be Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Again, Sammy, remember, you're not saying anything here. This is Kevin's time to shine. So the next movie,
Or fail.
Coco, did it make more or less money than Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse?
It made more.
More is correct. So you're at 10 so far in your Ride the Box Office. Next movie, did it make more or less than 814 million? Wonka.
Yeah, less.
Less is correct. 632 million is the new
That was closer than
baseline.
I thought. My God, I thought that was like
Yeah, it's like
Wow.
we're starting with,
that's scary.
it's not like so during the regular season, the Letterboxd above or below is always like 0.1. This one it's like
Yeah,
starting
it's
bigger
harder
gaps,
to-
and then like as we go, it'll be smaller gaps. So the next movie, so we're at 632 million, more or less from Iron Man.
Oh my God, that's tough because it's like it was the first MCU movie, so I don't know what it was, how well it was doing.
Okay, but I just want to let you know that I know.
I know that
Mind
you know.
games.
It's fine. But it was like the first MCU movie, so I feel like it had to have done pretty well. I'm gonna go with slightly higher.
Sammy, what do you think of that guess? Is you right or wrong? You said you know. Is this all mind games you didn't know? Or maybe Sammy's frozen. I can't tell right now. But,
This is me trying to play it off.
no,
I'm pretty
the
sure
right
it's
answer
less.
was lower.
Oh,
Lower
yeah.
actually was right. 585. You still got 20 points out of the possible 50 here.
All right.
Next was Wolf of Wall Street, which is also lower, and then Mad Max Fury Road, which is also lower. But 20 points for you on the Ride the Box Office, which puts you in the lead here, 60-50. Now we're on to Sammy J Reacts. It's your turn. So Kevin, you can take a breath and sit on the sidelines here and see how Sammy J does. Remember, we're going to start with some wide gaps, and it's going to Gonna narrow us down as we go and get more challenging. First up, we have Her, $48 million from Spike Jonze's Her. Did Killers of the Flower Moon make more or less?
More.
Killers of the Flower Moon was a flop, but it did make more than $48 million. We're at $157 million now. 157. Did Nope make more or less than 157?
Yeah, my first instinct is to say more, just because it's Jordan Peele. A lot of people have a lot of interest in his movies, but Us was kind of a disappointment in the general audience's mind. But I'm gonna say oh man, did Nope make more? I'm gonna say Nope still made more, like slightly.
Nope did make more. $171 million. The IMAX screens ended up helping it. You know, got the premium large formats, Dolby,
Shout
IMAX,
out
all that
Whitmore.
kind of stuff. Shout out, yeah, Hoyt Van Hoytema, Oscar winner. Next film we have, so 171 is the new baseline. Us. Did Us make more or less than 171?
Okay, this one had to make more just because everyone was so hyped from Get Out. So I'm gonna go with more.
It did make more. Did make more than the fourth one here, or fourth one. Arrival. More or less.
Definitely less. Definitely less. Sorry, George. Good movie.
You were confident. It did make only 50 million less. 50 million less. And the final film, Christopher Nolan's The Prestige.
There's no way that made more, right? That came out in like what, 05? Because did Prestige come out right after Begins? So would people have been hyped? No, it didn't. Yeah, it did. It came out in 06, right? I think Prestige came out in 06. I'm overthinking it. I think listen, I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't expecting to ride the bus or ride it this long, pause. But I'm gonna say less. And it's definitely more, but I'm gonna say less.
Less is correct. 109 million. It did indeed come out after Batman Begins. So you would think Christian Bale back with Christopher Nolan, but actually, if you look at the box office, Batman Begins didn't even make like that crazy much of the box office. So it wasn't really until The Dark Knight until Christopher Nolan's name really was, the buzzy in the general ether. So 50 points there, rode the bus perfectly all the way to the end. Very impressive work. Very impressive work. Going on to section 3 now. At this point, we have the Letterboxd on the money. So this one, you two are going to be going head to head. Might need you're going to have to do some mental math here, or you're going to need a little scratch paper, but it's nothing too crazy. So how this is going to work is I'm going to give you 4 Letterboxd films, and you have to tell me what the average rating is of the 4 combined. You have a 3.4, a 4.1, a 2.8, add them all up, and you're going to give me a number, like 17.2 is your guess. And whoever's closest is taking all the marbles, closest to the actual average combined of the 4. So the 4 films we have: The Social Network, The Martian, Spider-Man Far From Home, and Uncut Gems. So take your time. I can obviously edit this down. Think in your mind. Think of what each of these average ratings would be, and then add them up to one grand total of what you think the total average rating of these 4 films are. Closest to the right answers, getting the lot of 25 points. Countdown of 3, 2, 1. You say them at the same time, and then just so we know that you're not going to change your numbers since you didn't write them down or anything. But then I'll go one by one. So, all right, tell me what your total was in 3, 2, 1.
15.4.
All right, so now we have them locked in. We couldn't really hear them, but at least the viewers can decipher that you guys said a number and you stuck to it. So, Kevin, what was your actual number?
It was 15.4.
And Sammy?
17.2.
15.4 from Kev and 17.2 from Sammy.
Wow,
with the right answers. Here's what the actual numbers are: 3.9, 3.7, 3.4, 3.9, which means 14.9 was the right one. You both were over, but it's not Price is Right rules, so you're not going to get penalized for that. That means, Kevin, you were the closest here. You get the 25 points. But unfortunately, the damage is already done in section 2. 85 to 100 is the final score here. This is a great battle, though. That Guess the Poster was back-to-back. You guys both of you got posters that I was like, no shot they're getting this. And like 7 from Kevin. And
that was insane.
Forrest Gump from Sammy. I was like,
dude, the Forrest Gump was insane.
That was a pull.
I was like, it looks like a bench.
The ride the box office was the difference today. But in the final one, the Guess the Letterboxd, Kevin was able to get all those points there to make it a very close final score. But this is a fun battle. It was back and forth. Sammy, Kevin, Sammy, you're moving on. How do you feel about your performance?
Honestly, kind of disappointed with my performance. Feel like I could have performed better. Pulled a lot of stuff in my ass.
You have never gotten the Prisoners question right, so I think
I'm 0-2. I need to start. I'm gonna rewatch Prisoners. Only Prisoners. That's it for the next 3 weeks.
And Kevin, how you feeling? You made the playoffs. You made the 5 seed. Didn't push on today, but I feel like you had a performance that you shouldn't be hanging your head about.
My Iron Man is gonna haunt me for a while.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's a tough one because it's like hard. You can go either
That's
way.
like my best player didn't show up to play today in that 5 versus 12.
Yeah, it's like the Warriors in the play-in, man.
Yeah.
0 for 10, Klay Thompson.
Well, it was super close, and ultimately Sammy's going to be moving on to face the winner of George versus Owen. But Kevin, thank you so much for participating in this season. Sammy, we'll see you in the Elite 8. But make sure you guys hit that subscribe button so you're here for the next one. Make sure you follow Kevin and Sammy. All their links, of course, are in the description down below. They're all over social media. But with that one, we will see you in the next episode. Peace out.